The Permanent Secretary for the Ministry of Information, Publicity and Broadcasting Services, Mr Nick Mangwana, led a media tour showcasing major development projects across Mashonaland Central Province, beginning in Glendale and ending in Shamba. The tour highlighted government and private sector investments aimed at improving the lives of communities and accelerating national development. The first stop was Panvet Agriculture in Glendale, where the company has expanded from transport and logistics into the production of agricultural lime and poultry feed products. The investment has created over 120 jobs while supporting Zimbabwe's agricultural sector through improved soil productivity.
This is the granulator that you heard about during our briefing. And as you can see, work is already in progress. Installation is happening. And okay.
As I've said, we're going to do granulated lime here. So you feed the lime granules. It has to have a binder. So you mix the lime there and the binder, then it goes into the mixer. We mix the lime and the binder there, then it goes up. That's the granulator there. That's the granulator. So it will be rotating, making granules. Then after, okay, thank you. It will be rotating, making granules. After it makes the granules, with the conveyor belt there, they transported to the dryer. That's the dryer there. Let's just go close to the dryer. Yes, this one. So this is the granulator. It makes granules. So the raw materials, when they come here, they make granules here. Then you put a conveyor there, you put a dryer. Because there is a mixture of binder, lime, and water, the granules will be wet. So you have to dry them. There will be a furnace that feeds hot air into the dryer. Then it dries the granules. Then they go and they come back this side. They are transported to here. Here you separate their oversizes, the good granules. They are separated here in that small plant. Then they go for packaging.
You say this investment has costed so far?
So far, we've pushed about $650,000 US dollars. Yeah. So we're hoping that maybe to complete it, we're looking at about 900,000. I think we'll be done. It will be ready for official opening. Yeah.
And when do you think that will be?
In the next 3 months, we should be done. The next 3 months, we should be done.
How many people are employed here so far?
Here or the whole
project?
The whole project. We've
Creation?
Yes, we have 144. 144 people. Yeah, that's the number that that's the staff complement that we have. It's so far. Yeah.
And when at your peak, after you've done the whole vision, how many people do you anticipate to employ? When you're into
with everything that I was saying, the lives of 500, I think. 500, yeah. 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 So basically, that's about the granulator. Maybe let me just go and show you the micronizer. So here is the micronizer. Yeah.
So the granulator project, it ends here. Now we are crossing over to another project which you had during our briefing, the micronizer. The micronizer, we are targeting industrial clients because it produces finer material. That's the micronizer for you. But the ingredients, other than lime, we are now talking of other minerals that Zimbabwe is awash with, which we can grind into this machine. And I hand it over back to you, sir, Mr. Mugwira.
I think he has already summarized. Most of these suppliers, some we got them when we had a visit with the Minister Magomo in China, where we saw quite a number of suppliers of this equipment. So basically, like what he has said, we do 10 tons an hour with this micronizer. It reduces micronizer. The difference with the ball mills and a micronizer is the mesh size. The ball mills cannot make a high mesh.
The delegation then visited Bindura University of Science Education, where government is funding the construction of a modern 3-story hostel that will accommodate more than 350 students, helping address accommodation shortages and improve access to higher education.
A larger project which involved the female hostel, the DH, wardens' houses, and civil works. I think as you can see, we have already done the female hostel, it's complete. So we have got 352 students in there. We have got the DH that we also completed and the wardens' houses. So now we are on the last part or the last phase of the project. Let me say that it was just one project initially. Then we broke it down into phases so that we are able to get it funded from the income that we got. So our target on the last part, which is the male boys, the male hostel, is to reach 60% of completion by December this year. And that will entail us finishing off the decking and the brickwork. And probably, if we do it early enough, we might be able to do the roof. Then we will complete the project next year. So as you can see, we have already done the ground floor, the first floor. We are now on the last floor. That's what we can see. You can see actually you will be seeing people doing the shuttering or the formwork and still fixing for the last floor. I think basically that's the project that we have. Maybe let me say this is a $5 million project, the last part that we are doing. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, engineer. Maybe any reaction from our guest of honor before we talk?
So, okay, so where were the students staying before? I just want a point of clarity more than remarks. Where were the students staying? Where are they staying now?
That's a very good question. Yes, we have got two options for our students accommodation. We have got on campus and we have got off campus. Initially, the university is housed at the Public Service Training Bureau at the Kotoko side, and there we had a 150-bed hostel. Of course, that was not ours. And then we have got also our own, that is just across the road, where we've got a 248-bed hostel, which accommodates, again, females and males. That's where, but the majority of our students, they are off campus, most of them. Yes.
And what do you think will be the impact of this hostel when you complete it?
Well, I would say the impact.
Why is the project important?
It's so important. Thank you very much for the question. It's very important. Our student enrollment was around 5,000. So if we are going to complete the male hostel and we still have got the female and the other 240-bed hostel, I think we will be there around 1,000. And if we are saying we are around 5,000, I think 1,000 students in hostel in accommodation is quite significant. So if we add 352 bed next year, I think that's quite also significant. Yes.
Do you think you are going to be able to accommodate all your students at completion so that you don't have people staying off campus?
Thank you for the question. The standard is that Normally for universities, you don't accommodate everybody on campus. Normally if we manage to reach around, I think around 60%. I think that is good enough. Normally, other students actually don't wish to stay on campus. They prefer outside. So we have got a strategy that along the way, probably another 4 or 5 years, we should be able to have reached probably 30% of what we of students on campus.
Do you get foreign students? Because those are the ones who are major beneficiaries. You know, when you come into a new country, you cannot look for a place to lodge. Normally, the first year they will make sure that you are accommodated on campus.
Thank you for the question. Yes, we have got foreign students. We have got foreign students at the optometry. I think we have got some FIS, Faculty of Agriculture. Yeah, we are getting foreign students. And I think that's why we are now emphasizing on doing this state-of-the-art accommodation so that we are able to attract these foreign students.
I think also, as much as government is trying to construct these hostels for students, the private sector is also encouraged to come and invest. The local authority, Bindura Municipality, has set aside land which is available for private developers to come and develop students' accommodation. As a Bindura, we have a number of universities. There's competition between Bindura University for Science Education students and also Zimbabwe Executive University. It also has quite a number of students. And we believe the private sector can have a key role to play in supplementing government activities. Thank you.
Thank you. Questions before we talk? Apparently, and just a few photos, but the story is here. Questions? Points of clarity? Okay, please lead us.
Thank you. So you can follow me. The building is divided into 4. It's got 4 quadrants. You can see these, which are actually separate from each other. Maybe I was just talking as I was coming up with the PS. Actually, a little bit of history to this. This project started in 2011 and stopped midway, somewhere around 2013. We resumed works 2018, and we had a contractor initially. And then after 28, we then decided that we are going to do it in-house. And we are using locals. Actually, all these people we are seeing, they are here from Bindura. Actually, we've got some who are coming as well as Rushinga and even Mzaraban. And we train them. Right? We are also using ITTD, Industrial Trade Testing. These are the people who actually do the brickwork. Right? We have got public works who are supervising. Yeah. We only get specialists where we do not have that in-house skill. So as you can see, this here is actually the last floor, the second floor. It's a 3-story building. It was poured recently. So this quadrant here, we are just left with going with the brickwork, and we put up the upper eaves beam, and we are putting up the roof. So the next online is that one. We have already completed the shuttering. The formwork is ready. So people are just, I think tomorrow or the day after, people will be starting on steel fixing. And then we move on to the next quadrant. So we go quadrant by quadrant until we finish. We do it bit by bit, yeah, with what we have. Of course, using our machinery that we have there. Actually, we had to purchase our own machine. Yes.
Concrete mixers and all.
Yeah, we are now able to concrete mixer. We've got some plant which we have, which we purchase so that we are able to do things on our own. Yes. So this is what we are doing right now, and we are hoping that by end of when this quadrant.
End of July.
Yeah, end of July. This one will be done, and we are moving on. Maybe August, September, all this year will be done. When ITTG come, we are coming again, I think about end of July. They will be coming actually to start brickwork here. And what they do is brickwork, they take just 5 days to do brickwork for each quadrant. That's why I was saying that if we continue to get support, which we are getting, we should be able to put up a roof this side of the year. Yeah. And that's our objective. So that next year we do not have a lot of outstanding works. And probably by June, we will be giving you another hostel.
Speaking during the tour, the PEMSEC praised the collaboration between government and private investors, saying these projects demonstrate Zimbabwe's commitment to improving education, agriculture, mining, healthcare, and employment opportunities under the country's development agenda.
Chimbuya chafi tinogara Baton Farm. Chipatara chinochi chakatibatsira nezvatinotibatsira nacho kubva chichitanga. Aiwa chinotibatsira zvakanaka. Patinosvika tinobatsirwa zvakanaka. Asi panga tisati taita chipatara taienda kuBindura. Dzimwe dzenguva taimbofamba nemota, dzimwe dzenguva netsoka. Asi pari zvino takabatsirwa zvakanaka. Aiwa chinotibata zvakanaka. Neurwere hwedu hwatinahwo BP, aiwa tikasvika tinobatwa zvakanaka. Saka ndongotendawo nokubatsirwa kwatinoita.
Chekutanga ndinonzi Sarabhange, ndinobva muMobridge Farm, chipatara chinonzi Muyambuka Clinic. Chisati chavapo chipatara taenda kuBindura netsoka kana kuti nengoro kana uno urwere hweemergency. Unogona kutosunungukira munzira kana kutofira munzira nokuti nguva yekubva kuno kutoenda kuyanga pane makilometers akati wandei. Nasi pauya devolution ikatanga muna 2019 tobva chavhurwa ezvirozvi hatina dambudziko ratinaro kubvira kurwara kana ukatodzimbwa pakati peusiku unongouya panapa uchibatsirwa venhumbu vakuya anytime ende vakutodzitakura madiro. Tinoda kutenda vaMunangagwa nechirongwa chavakaisa vakatirerutsira. Chasara irodhi chete but zvimwe zvese tarerukiwa nokuti kurwara ndokwakakosha. Mapirisi taikaona nemari iri nani. Hatichazonzi mari yakati. Tangokumbira kuti dai kwawanika mishonga ikawanda kuti pasazonyanya kuti hapo dambudziko. Asi zvimwe zvese zviri right.
Tigara muno mamakai. Ashwa tinopa kutenda pana wechipatara chatinacho. Chevati vanhu vane dambudziko rekuti kuti kana zvamemhanje kutorera vana zvakanaka takutorerawo zvakavana zvakanaka. Ndoda kwekuti kana family planning yakapera kana ukada unotora kubhinda pamwe bridge rakazara zvinhu zvaitinetsa. Asi zvamemhanje zvareruka kana ukagwa family planning yakapera unouya kotora padhuze. Zvatinotenda izvozvo. Kana kubatsirwa panapa ivo ndakasununguka zvakanaka. Zvokuti kana mwana ndakabata ndakatosunungukirawo pano musi wa9 June. Ndakabatwa zvakanaka ndakaya manheru ndakasununguka zvakanaka. Totenda hurumende aMunangagwa ukatipa chipatara padhuze. Kurapwa torapwa zvakanaka zvatinodaiwa tiri kuitira zvakanaka pano pachipatara. Tinongopa kutenda kana ukarwarirwa nemwana aiwa unouya kubatsirwa mune zvakanaka. Tinongopa kutenda panhau yakadaro.
Initially kwaida kuitwa renovations pa farmhouse iri pazasapo but with pakazoitwa cost benefit analysis pakaonekwa kunzi it's better to start a new thing than kutanga kurenovate imba iyoyo because yaparara. Saka this ichivakwa ichi chakatanga like I said muna 2020 up until around 2023, end of 2023 basically ndo zvandikataura, and it was wholly funded ne-devolution.
Chitaurire nenyaya yekuti vanhu vaienda kupi before this clinic was set, vanhu vanobenefita from this establishment vangani or mafamilies mangani, and vaimbofamba distance yakaita sei, and what sort of cases are dealt with?
Okay. Initially vanhu vaienda nearest clinics is Bindura Provincial Hospital ne Farm Health neChipadze Clinic dziri mutown. Distance yekubva panapa is about 12 kilometers, 15 to 20 kilometers from here. Population iri serviced ne clinic ino, it's plus or minus 5,000. Yeah.
Cases are not one now. One capacity to the case I say. Maternity can I just my minor cases clinical needs.
I think my cases are not dealing now panapa maternity. I think they are now okay with that. Pakamboita time yakaita cholera. I think that's towards the end of 2024. I think Mr. Peziu help. Yakatomboitwa a center yekutreata ma cholera cases. Challenge yanga iripo yanga iri yekuti kana kukanaya zviya, that bridge riri apo pana Masuo is a low lying bridge. Saka pai flood. Zvokuti vane vaitwa cut off ari kunoku, they may not be able to cross kuti vaende uku nekuda the low lying bridge. Saka kuuya clinic it's a plus to the communities dzekuno.
Kune zvirwere zvinoenderana nenzvimbo unonzi pakati kunonyanya kugwariwa chakati kunoku kune chirwere here chekuti kumungati chiri prevalent chinonyanyora papana.
I think Mr. Penzi will help me.
So our major challenge kunoku yakaita kuti tive motivated to open the clinic with my challenges in malaria outbreak. Like you rightly said, that bridge is a low line. You can imagine someone had a complicated malaria kunoku. That was a challenge. Yet we are talking about the primary health care. So like what the PS was asking about the nature of services. The nature of services which are being offered at the clinic is all primary health care services. That total set up a rural health center. From labor, that's maternity. They only transfer maternity cases as complicated to the nearest facility, which is Bindura Provincial Hospital. So like we also said about this clinic when we opened it, with the cholera outbreak, end of 2023 to mid 2024. So before we officially opened it to the general services, we used it as a cholera treatment center, CTC. So after the outbreak was declared, that is when we opened it to general services. So initially when we opened the clinic, it had no staff establishment. But after some time, we received establishment for nurses. For nurses, we now have establishment. And for general health, we now have establishment. Our challenge for staff establishment is on the security guards and the nurse aid. That is yet to be addressed. In the guards, we're not Batsira. Then in terms of other challenges for this clinic to function, I think I appreciate the road that we are using to come here. I was joking with one of the members in the country. You can imagine white arm labor. The case is really complicated. I was managing up a primary center level. Want to refer to Bindura Hospital. You can imagine the red network ambulance and the time you are not Torah. Where we expect maybe 5 to 10 minutes, you need maybe 30 minutes. Then the issue of emergency, Muyambuka a bit of good defeat. So this clinic, like you said, also it's saving plus or minus 5,000. It's just because Kuma price. But Mukoma price and save so good more than 7. And when we are talking of primary health care accessibility for Hungary, 7 to 10 kilometers, the nearest is facility. But kuna 15 kilometers. Muka measure kubaba zegu shikapanapa is 15 kilometers. Then to kaso 8 kubaba zegu kinda pa Bindura Provincial, which is about 4 kilometers or 5. Then to go to Chipadze Chiwarizo. The other challenge kuti vanhu vaende uko ma able clinics are kubhadharisa. Bindura Provincial unobhadharisa according to the guidelines. But primary health care initiative is free. So it find the population yekunoku yakabenefita zvakanyanya. I'm happy to say that primary health care involve community participation. With the house yet to the vice chairperson, we also send a committee and mirror the community. I don't know if it's possible for you to talk to him. You are a community. Our councillor is not well. You also aid in terms of what benefit. Government carry campaign introduce a farm health scheme. Farm health scheme nde ma clinics at a mobile clinic by farm shop ma bras. But we define the farm health scheme a comprehensive package. Yes, we need to kunobatsira vana mai nevana in terms of immunization, outreach programs. And after that, attack it announce my EPI outreach. But I'm sure I think package yes. You put one vese vatase va benefit. ndo yambotaurwa naava kuti kune family center yanga iri uko, but it was expensive because inoda mota, inoda fuel, yozoda manesi, mozovatsvagira ranji kuenda. But takatava neclinic resident is 24-hour service. So kati 24-hour service, of course manesi edu anoshanda ovhara na4, but anyone auya tina manesi anenge ari pastandy, anongouya omutswa, then vanhu vota sei otoatenda.
Sister Madondo ndiri RGN midwife. Chekutanga ndoda kutenda mukuru wenyika nekutipa clinic yakanaka. Then panapa panouya vanhu vakawanda vanobva kuma wards akasiyana siyana. On average per week tinogona kurapa vanhu more than 50. Then per month tinorapa vanhu 596 on average. Saka tikubatsira vanhu vakawandisa as far as Shamva iri kutouyawo futi panapa.
In case of emergency, kuti paitika emergency maybe in labor ward kana pauya munhu akuvara zviri severe, mune an ambulance here inotakura vanenge vari in serious injuries kuenda kuzvipatara zviri padhuze.
Alright, in case of emergencies tinofonera kuBindura Hospital, then koya ambulance inotobva nanesi ikoko. Then pane mamwe cases ekuti we can manage here, tinomanage senge labor ward tinombotry. Then kana zvazonetsawo like what our administrator said kuti tina district chiremba wedu district tinogona kutombofona tototi chiremba toita sei, then votibatsira apasi pese patinongorefer mapatients. Then when it is necessary tinofonera ambulance kuBindura Hospital yoya.
Mune mibhedha ndechokutanga. Chechipiri, maternity yenyu ndokwanisa kutakura vana amai vangani?
Tine mibhedha, so far tine mibhedha 4, 2 yekumale ward ne2 yekufemale ward. So kumaternity side tine 2 yekupostnatal yatinozoti kana amai vasununguka ivo nemwana wavo tinovaisa mupostnatal ward, ndo matinenge tichivamonitor kusvika tazova discharge. Then vanenge vachirwarawo zviri serious takamira ambulance tine mibhedha 2 yatiyakareserva for that, yavanobofana urara yatinoti bed rest kusvika ambulance yasvika.
The final stop was Zvitokwe Primary School in Shamba district, built through a partnership between government, the local community and Canterbury Mining Company. The school now features modern classrooms, staff accommodation, boreholes, Wi-Fi connectivity and an ongoing exercise of electricity installation taking place at Zvitokwe Primary School. Plans are also underway to establish boarding facilities for learners traveling long distances.
Kuno kwamuri kushamba pano zvomatongerwo enyika ndindakaita number 1 nyika yese. Pane zvebudiriro ndini ndikurakidza kuti ndaita number 1 nekuti ndine 14 zvikoro zvitsva kubvira gore rakapera kusvika gore rino zvaiswa zvitsva kwete kuti buroko. Saka zvoreva kuti kuno ndiri number 1 kuona vandiri kuita nekuti munhu anofanira kuzvipembedza. Ndoda kukutambirai kunoko panzvimbo patiri panapa panonzi paZvitokwe. Pakatanga pari pasango. Shamba ineyi yakanga iri nevarungu pamakore ese, asi pakaitwa resettlement kwanga varungu vakavaka zvikoro zvishoma. Pakazoitwa resettlement ndo pakazoshayika zvikoro zvachose zvokuti vamwe taitoita kuzvomusasa. Pano pakanga pari pasango, vana vachifamba 25 kilometers kuenda kunotsvaga dzidzo, asi takazogara pasi nevabereki takati aiwa regai tione kuti tingatangire papi nevabereki. Vabereki vakakwanisa kurova zvidhina zvinoenda 450,000 zvidhina vakakwanisa kuunganidza ivhu. Asi kwakazouyawo shamwari dzemoyo dzinonzi Canterbury. Asi kunoku tinoti anodya nyemba dzashamwari ndonge dzako dziri pamoto. Kana uda kumwa hoho wamwe wako unofanira kunge uri pamoto kana kuti uri pasaidi. Saka vaCanterbury paakauya ida kutara zvokuchera gold kunoko, takavabvunza kuti nyemba dzenyu dziripi musati mada kudya dzenyu. Canterbury haina kutitenderedza musoro, yakatitiwo ehe idzi dzedu tinadzo dzokuti tikupei mari yokuti tikwanise kuaka chikoro chokuti vana vaite. Ko imi dzenyu dziripi? Ndo patakati vabereki pawakanga wane zvidhina nezvimwe zvavanokwanisa kuita nekuti nyika inovakwa nevene vayo. Saka takazosanganisa zvinhu zvedu zvatakawana, ndo pakatanga kubvira moto wechimurenga wokuti pano pawakwe. Canterbury takaita ground breaking ceremony na resident minister wakauya pano pari pasango pagore rapera iri. asi kubvira pagore iroro vakapedza zvidhina kuvaka zvevabereki vakatanga kuunza zvavo, vakatanga kuudza manpower yavo vachishanda nevabereki vacho varidzi vazvo ipapo. Nokuti kwedu kuchivanhu kunoti kana murimi muridzi wemutumbi munofanira kugara pabhokisi rehama yenyu. Saka vabereki vomunomu womushamba vaigara pabhokisi remunhu wavo vachiona kuti munhu wavo ari safe here nyangwe akafa. Saka takadhonza neCanterbury, tadhonza neCanterbury. Chinangwa chedu pano tikuda kuisa primary, taisa primary iri pano. Asi tawati hazviperere ipapo, inofanira kuita boarding school yeprimary. Saka takawirirana neCanterbury. Endi kuvaka kwavari kuita nokumhanya kwavari kuita imoto wemhepo chaiwo vari kufamba. Nokuti panapa tingangoti gore 1 ravamhanya kuita zvakadai. Zvavakubatsira vabereki panyaya yemvura, nokuti vabereki vakatenderedza vari kuuya vachitorawo mvura pano. Mabasa vari kutanga vapa vabereki vokunoku. Zvidhina zvavari kutenga vari kutiwo vari kumwe vakaparadzira ngavaforume zvidhina vovatengera. Asi nokumhanya kwavakuita vakumhanyawo kunotora zvidhina zviri kuitwa kuHarare. Asi mabasa panapa arakidza kuti vabereki anenge aenda pamberi. Takawirirana navo kuti vachingopedza pano vari kutiisira clinic, nokuti upenyu hutano ndo chakakosha. Pamiri pavakakura apa vada kuisa clinic. Pazasi patichaenda uko vada kuisa secondary school. Kuno uku kunonetsa nenyaya dzemamines, panyaya dzemadrugs nenyaya dzokupuwa vana pamiri vari vadiki, nokuti kune nyaya yemari yataurwa naPEMSEC kuti kuno unongoti wakakosora imari. Nokuti kana mukanzwa kuti shamba pachiGiriki hamuchizivi henyu chiGiriki zvinoreva kuti nzvimbo ine mari. Kana taakutaura paRatini zvinoreva kuti kana wauya kunzvimbo ine mari unofanira kunge uchisiyawo zvimwe ipapo. Ndo zvinoreva kuti shamba iRatini hamusinganatsi kuziva musazotsvaka definition yayo. Saka zvakadaro kuuya kwamaita patifadza PEMSEC. Tine zvikoro, chine ichi dai anga ari magetsi tinoiti okabhora basa yaitwa neCanterbury. Magetsi okuti ukabata unobva wangonyunguduka ipapo. Asi tine mamwewo magetsi futi ariko kuzvikoro zviri kuvakwa nevamwe vari kuuya, nokuti kunoku kana usina kubudisa nyemba dzako zeda haudyi. Saka tine mamwe mainvestors ari kuvakawo zvakasiyana siyana. Asi chine ichi zvinoda kutenda veCanterbury tinovati mastrategic partners varakidza kuti magetsi mahombe. Asi ndati kune 14 maschools manyowani, kwete mablocks, maschools manyowani. Nokuti auya kuchera kuno anofanira kuita make sure kuti asiya kupi chouwiri zvekaKesari zviende kwaKesari, ndo zvatakawirirana kuno. Saka ndoda kufara, asi ndichisirawo nyika yese ine vanhu vane mainvestors ari kuuya vachichera kunzvimbo dzakasiyana siyana. Mari yedu inofanira kubuda kubudget yawamuturi, inofanira kuita shoma kana takwanisa kushanda nevanhu vari kuuya kutora mari, vari kuuya kuchera gold vachifanira kusiya vaita zvinhu ikoko. Mari yedu yatinofanira kuchemera sebudget kungave kunyaya dzechikoro, nyaya dzezveutano, nyaya dzemabridge, nyaya dzemagetsi, inofanira kuita shoma yatinotora kufiscus. Zhinji yacho inobva pasi nokuti Zimbabwe ine maresources akasimba. Saka tinofanira kuita make sure kuti ngatiite.
As a company, it is our sustainability policy to also be seen to be doing mining that profits the communities that are around us. Against that background, we had to make sure that we build a modern school. We build a modern school, as you shall be seeing here. This school, for example, this is winter. You can see the ground here. The grass here is very green. It shows that there is continuous irrigation. This school has got a flush system in terms of toilets. We have done away with blade toilets where children begin to be exposed to such things when they get maybe to the city life. In line with the rural urban development, the urbanization, we've thought of bringing an urban school here deep in Shamba. So this is our story. We just felt that it is good to be part of the winning team and to support the Shamba community by modern facilities. We are not stopping, Permanent Secretary, we are not stopping in terms of developing this school. As you will see, when the Honorable Minister for Education, when he came to officially open the school, there were 5 blocks that were completed, but we undertook, not being forced, we undertook to build 7 blocks. And I think it is about 2 or 3 months down the line, and you can see that those other 2 blocks are now being roofed. Those are 2 additional blocks that are being roofed, and we're getting to 7. You are going to see also that we are building here staff accommodation that will house 23 teachers, including the headmaster. And when the Honorable Minister came, we just had 8 houses, but now we've built 10 more houses. So we are genuinely doing this as part of our corporate social responsibility, which we want to show that when investors come and are in a safe environment, such as the one that we have here in Shamva and in Mashonaland Central, supported by the provincial minister and the ministry in Mashonaland Central. When you have such a supportive government structure, you will continue to invest in the community that is around you. So this is our story as Canterbury Mining. Thank you.
The media tour concluded in Shamva with officials expressing confidence that continued investment in infrastructure and community development will improve service delivery and transform livelihoods across Mash Central Province. Sly Media TV Business News.
Looking for professional home care support for your loved ones? At Sheltering Arms Community Care, we provide compassionate care for the elderly, people living with disabilities, and those needing mental health support. Our services include home care, live-in care, hospital assistance, respite care, medication management, and life skills development. We also offer an alcohol and drug rehabilitation facility, helping you live independently with dignity and confidence. Visit us at Falcon Estate, Teen World Harare, or call us or visit our website on the information displayed. Sheltering Arms Community Care, fostering independence, improving lives.